To understand the future, we must first survive the past.
Before the concrete, there was Mannahatta, the island of many hills.
1609. Henry Hudson arrives, seeking a passage to the east, but finding a new destiny.
The Lenape people watched. Their world was about to change forever. The Dutch laid the claim. New Amsterdam was born. A trading post on the edge of the wilderness. Rough, gritty, alive. Fur was the currency. The beaver built this city before the dollar did.
Peter Stuyvesant, the Director General with an iron fist and a wooden leg.
To protect the colony, they built a wall. Today, we call it Wall Street.
1664. The British came. Not a shot was fired, but the flag changed.
New Amsterdam was gone. New York had begun. Under the British, commerce exploded. The harbor became the engine of the empire.
Broadway, the spine of the city, widening with ambition.
1776. The air crackled with revolution. Independence was declared.
The symbol of the king, torn down to be melted into bullets.
But freedom came with a price. The Great Fire turned a quarter of the city to ash.
7 years of occupation. The city was a prison under the Redcoats.
1783. The last British ships departed. The city was finally ours. Washington returned. A broken city, ready to rise from the ashes.
Here on Wall Street, the American experiment truly began. I do solemnly swear.
1811. To tame the chaos, they imposed a grid, a master plan for a metropolis that didn't exist yet.
The Erie Canal connected the Atlantic to America's heartland. New York became the empire's gateway.
But with wealth came poverty. 5 points. The world's most notorious slum.
Wall Street rose, where God and Mammon stood side by side. A lung for the city. Olmsted and Vow carved a masterpiece from rock and swamp. A playground for the elite. A winter dream in the heart of the grind. 1863. The Civil War came home. The draft riots tore the city apart.
Recovery came on rails of iron. The L trains lifted transit into the sky.
Deep underwater, men risked the bends to build the impossible. Steel webs spun against the wind, the first bridge of its kind. 1883. Brooklyn and Manhattan, united by the eighth wonder of the world.
In Paris, a gift was forged, a giant of copper.
She rose in the harbor, the lady in the bay.
Give me your tired, your poor. She became the mother of exiles.
They came by the millions. Italians, Irish, Jews, seeking a new life. They found hard work and crowded rooms. The tenements were bursting.
Uptown, the Gilded Age glittered. A display of unimaginable wealth.
1888. Nature reminded the city who was boss. The Great White Hurricane.
Then Edison flipped the switch, and the city of night vanished.
Steel allowed us to conquer the sky. The vertical city was born.
1902. The Flatiron cut the sky like a ship's bow. They said it would fall in the wind. It stood.
1904. The city went underground. The subway gave New York its pulse.
Longacre became Times Square.
The crossroads of the world began to glow.
Tragedy struck in 1911. The Triangle Fire woke the city to the plight of the worker.
A cathedral, not for religion, but for movement.
Grand Central Terminal.
The Great War ended. The Harlem Hellfighters returned as heroes to a segregated land.
Prohibition made alcohol illegal and absolutely irresistible. The speakeasy was king.
Uptown, the Harlem Renaissance bloomed. A cultural explosion of art, soul, and pride.
The Chrysler Building, an Art Deco jewel piercing the clouds. The race for the sky was on.
1929. Bubble burst. Black Tuesday brought the party to a silent halt.
The Great Depression cast a long shadow. Bread lines replaced the banquet tables.
Central Park became a shanty town. They called them Hoovervilles.
Yet, in the darkest hour, we built the tallest giant, the Empire State Building.
It stood as a beacon of hope, a symbol that New York could not be broken.
Rockefeller Center gave us a gathering place. A glimmer of light in the winter.
1939. We looked to the world of tomorrow. But war was on the horizon. War returned. The lights of Broadway went dark to hide from U-boats.
The city became an arsenal. We built the ships that saved the world. 1945. Victory. The lights came back on, and the world changed again.
1952. The dust of war settled. New York became the capital of the world.
Art found a new shape. The Guggenheim defied the grid.
Late 60s. Two giants began to rise. A bold statement of global power.
Then, the lights dimmed. The 70s brought grit, graffiti, and bankruptcy.
The Bronx was burning. The city was broke. The Daily News said, "Ford to city, drop dead."
But from the ashes, a new beat was born. Hip-hop, the voice of the streets.
Summer of '77. The blackout. Darkness fell, and the city lost its mind. While the streets burned, the disco ball spun. Studio 54, a sanctuary of excess.
The 80s! Wall Street roared back. Greed was good. Money was the new religion.
Times Square was a neon jungle. Dangerous, sleazy, electric. The crack epidemic tore through neighborhoods. The city was at war with itself.
The 90s brought the cleanup, the Disneyfication of 42nd Street.
New York became the star of every show. Cultural dominance was absolute.
1993. A truck bomb shook the towers.
A warning
that we didn't fully understand.
The dot-com boom. The economy soared to heights never seen before.
Midnight,
2000. We survived the century. We stepped into the new millennium, invincible.
September 11th. The sky was a perfect, innocent blue.
In an instant, the world changed forever. Silence fell over the city. Ground Zero. In the dust, we found our heroes. We found our resolve.
2 beams of light. A memory that can never be extinguished.
We didn't just clean up. We rebuilt. Higher. Stronger.
One World Trade Center. The sentinel of the new skyline.
We turned old scars into new beauty. The High Line. Nature returning to the concrete.
2012. Superstorm Sandy. The ocean came to reclaim the streets.
The Billionaires' Row. Needles of glass piercing the stratosphere. Engineering marvels.
A city within city. Hudson Yards rose over the rail yards.
The Oculus. An eye-opening to the future.
2020. An invisible enemy. The city that never sleeps. Finally slept.
But at 7 p.m., we opened our windows. We made noise to say, "We are still here."
We survived. The pulse returned. Louder than ever.
New perspectives. We stand on glass, floating above the grid. A greener future. Technology and nature weaving a new fabric for the city. From a trading post to the capital of the world. 400 years of grit and glory. It is a beast. It is a dream. It is New York.
The story doesn't end here. The next chapter is already being written.
New York. Forever evolving. Forever home.